Hey everybody, welcome back to another Siege battle, and today we've got me playing Swaby. My allies are Epirus and Lusitani. Against us we have Macedon, Rome, and the Arverni. This is a real weird battle, so over here you can see Rome's got some tortoises set up, a bunch of Hastati, and a Legionnaires unit. I saw them over here. I figured, me and Lusitani actually figured I got a bunch of units over here: Berserkers, Wolfwarriors, Club Levy, Ground Shield Swordsmen, and we're gonna like sally out and just go try and defeat them. Because that's a pretty good amount of units gone. And then after that, the plan is to, come back and help defend. Lusitani over here, again, two guerrilla warrior units coming in to attack a legionnaires unit. Now they do have a lot of units over here. I also have some swordmasters ready to charge out. I want them to go attack these guys. Um, it's pretty chaotic. I think relatively in the battle, Epirus, the player on Epirus's side, might leave. Um, if not, one of the players leaves, so we'll see. All right. So I was waiting a little while on this side to come and see if the troops would like start pushing up, just so we could run out and attack them a little bit easier. But over here, we've already got action. Excuse me. So Legionnaires, they're putting up a good fight, but they are now flanked by these two guerrilla units. Evocati cohort and Legionnaires coming in. Some dangerous units, but this has been taking a beating. Uh-oh. Yeah, Javelin's gonna hurt. Alright, and here come my two Swordmaster units. They're gonna come try and flank on this guy here. I did see in the chat there was a bunch of like pings happening and all that. So it looks like the Arverni are going to be sending troops to come help. But I'd like to see how many, you know, aggressive kills we could get on the other side. There we go. The Lusitani sent the cav out. Seems like I have this section under control, so they're gonna go flank around, maybe try and disrupt artillery. They seem to be set up pretty tightly. And over here, we've made contact with the Legionaries. There are a bunch of Gallic hunters just pouring in fire, so I'm immediately trying to get out of that situation because that's really bad. I do leave one unit in there to hold the Legionaries and just keep up this fight. I think they're trying to like extract them, but my men are just running and hunting them down. This Swordmaster's unit does get quite a number of like downs. There we go, yeah. They're just tearing this unit up. And then we've got Naked Warriors, Oathsworn, Chosen Swordsmen. They're all coming in. So this unit probably not gonna like last very long, obviously, but we'll see how many kills it can get before the end. Over here, all these units are gonna start coming over towards this side. I've got archers here. I had them off fire at will, and then I forgot, so they're not even gonna shoot for most of the time. But this is the main point. So here we go. Bunch of Hastati, some with chevrons actually. Okay, got the infamous Club Levy, some Wolf Warriors. I start charging out. The team does also ping. This is a little weird here. I don't know if this is so that I guess they can't get flanked. I'm moving my men forward. They start posting up all along the red line. I don't think I've ever seen that before, unless you're like turtling or something. The new box pretty much. Um, yeah. So I was like, whatever. Like I'll keep being aggressive. Club Levy don't stop for nobody. And then also I've got 4 units of Berserkers, so they gotta get in the fight somehow. But yeah, that's weird. Just one big line. So I'm gonna hold back for a sec. We're gonna transfer over here. These guys are gonna start coming to knock down this section. I've got 2 Woden as Spears units here, just to hold as much as they can. And then I start moving the archers. Excuse me. And then back over here. Here we go, Wolf Warriors, just for that little bit of fear effect, maybe. Same with the Berserkers. And I'm going to start charging in. So here we go. Just see this. Club Levy coming in. Let's see this. Nice. These guys are going to start throwing javelins, which is a pain, but, you know, Swaby doesn't really have... There we go, Club Levy. There we go. The Swaby doesn't have, like, good mid-tier infantry anyways. Those Wolf Warriors, their Frenzy, oh man, big charge. So everyone's just coming in. This is not going to be good for Rome. Yeah, basically Swaby doesn't have good mid-tier infantry like Legionnaires or Thorax Swordsmen. So kind of either got to rely on, you know, Swordmasters or just a lot of flanking. So right here, Woden Spears coming up. This is a lot. This is a lot to hold. Evocati cohorts, Legionnaires, Eagle cohorts. Yeah. I don't know about this. So I'm gonna push over here. Hopefully the angle allows me to get off a couple of javelins first. Over here. Over here, Mastodon and the Arverni can take things a little bit more slow, since Rome seems to be like the real big instigator here. Over here, though, we do have some Berserkers losing it. They are out of control. The Hastati are putting up a pretty good fight, especially after the initial charge. But, yeah, there's a couple units that have broken around here, and the Wolf Warriors are kind of getting in around the flanks, and the Berserkers are starting to get in. It's pretty much a done deal. Alright, so over here, something sort of crappy happens. So, throwing javelins, good stuff. And I put up the shield wall. Look at that, melee defense 104. Oh my god. But Rome just starts to push through. So they can just get immediately, they pull through my entire unit. Eventually they were reprimanded enough by both their team and my team. Because, like, look at that. Come on. That's not like a formation or pathfinding mistake. So I see that, now I gotta struggle with whatever's going on. I don't want my archers to get caught. Woden Spears still holding. They're doing a good job there. So I'm sending my Swordmasters here, the ones that were outside. Got shot up a little bit. I've also got my general and one more over here. Gonna start by doing that. Since the longbow hunters actually get caught, eventually they come running back, and I hate that. But they're relatively unscathed. One's up on the wall over here, just shooting down. Yeah, okay, so over here you can see that they still, you know, the pull-through affected things, but Woden Spears still hold out for a good long time. So I'm trying to come over here to this Evocati. I'm doing a pretty good job. They're not in formation, they're spread out. I got the charge. All good. Over here, things are pretty much wrapped up. A lot of kills. Where'd my Club Levy go? Maybe they died. Poor Club Levy. Yeah, Berserkers, Wolf Warriors. Alright. Well, yeah, that's pretty much wrapped up over there. So that's, you know, a couple units. 5 Hastati and a Legionnaires. So that's coming back in. Over here, the General, The other swordmasters have charged in. We do not have this tower anymore. I maybe should have held here, but again, push through. They were going to do it anyways, I guess. But I've got the longbow hunters up here. They're going to start firing down. Anything we can do to, uh, I guess, even the playing field. So, charge bait here. These avocati are going to get pretty hurt. I didn't want to have my general in there for too long, because, I mean, I need him in there, but I also don't want my general to get killed, because, especially for barbarian factions, not a lot of troops, like, for instance, the ones over here, have the encourage ability, or when they're already, like, morale is low, they can't be resistant to morale shocks. So over here, damn, yeah, that's a lot of javelins coming in for these Woden spears. So I've got these two units over here. They're just getting javelins, but I do have the archers up top now, pouring in fire. Oh, those poor gents. Well, they're going to be able to get a little bit of a flank. Again, just trying to whittle down what I can over here. These guys, this was a pretty cool move by myself. I don't want to toot my own horn too much, but I do like when this works out. That's fun. Let's check on our friends. So Epirus, Thorio Spears against Oathsworn, not really going to work out. Lots of Oathsworn here. This was a large funds battle, I believe. And so they're just going to get absolutely destroyed. I think they wasted their javelins against the wall. I think that's might have been what happened. But over here, yeah, Mastodon's able to just take it slow and not worry about much of a hard defense. Yeah, unfortunately. I also might have misunderstood how far this distance was. I have my men walking currently because they are tired and exhausted, but it's going to take them a while to get back towards the mess. Over here, let's see, general unit, 109 kills, pretty good, 88, and 126. So doing pretty good against a bunch of elite Roman infantry. So I think these guys, what are they at, 25? Okay, they're doing okay. I do have the strategist general, so I am popping headhunt whenever, as soon as I can, and just using the second rhythm ability to make them not exhausted. So mostly my men are fighting either at, you know, fresh or above fresh with headhunt, where they've got ridiculous attack. So that's helping us grind down a little bit. I'm bringing up another unit of archers to try and help this fight as well. Just to pick off a couple people. I believe my spears are all gone now. Yeah, I don't see them. But for what they did, that was pretty good. Over here, Thorio Spears are still getting killed. These Samnite warriors have not yet gone in. I would have probably charged up here a little bit because they're just sort of waiting to get attacked now. Such as over here. Yeah. Lusitania Spearmen, they're pretty good. They weren't in shield wall or anything, so they're not gonna be able to hold up against Thorax Swordsmen for too long. But they are a pretty solid defensive unit. Especially for the Lusitani, who's pretty aggressive, in my opinion. So over here, looks like Rome is pretty much wrapped up. This Eagle cohort, I'm just trying to hold with my Sword Masters. 32 kills, not too bad. Eventually, the tower was just killing too many of my men. I wanted them to get away. General now with 213 kills, about to have some more. 217 kills, second chevron. There we go. So at the moment, I've wrapped up most of Rome. I think they've still got some units over here, which is unfortunate since Praetorian Guards. Oh my God, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 Praetorian Guards, Jesus. Yeah, so besides that, everything else is pretty much dead. It only cost me a lot of time and effort on my poor Swaby. So after this, they have the run of the mill over here. I believe at this point Epirus had gone, so they their units either are just going to stand where they are or not be as responsive. So we'll see. But I've got my longbow hunters. They're coming in, along with everyone else that's forming up. I'd like to bring them over here to help with this fight. In like a straight-on street fight combat, I'm not gonna do as well. My guys are like low armor, and my charge bonus will be taken away. So I gotta try to minimize that. But it is sort of hard because I'm trying to concentrate on like 3 things at once. I probably should have separated my men a little bit out, a little bit more. Looks like some of Rome's men have come back. That's fine. Oh lord. Look at the carnage. That's rough. That's real rough. Alright, well, over here, a bunch of naked warriors all coming around. Got some royal peltists that are about to, I think, throw... Yeah. Well, no more naked warriors. I'm trying to bring up my archers. I expected Epirus to maybe stop these guys a little bit more, but at this point, I think he was gone. So, I'm going to try to shoot these Praetorian Guard in the back. These guys are super tough, very deadly. Yeah. It's going to take a lot more than archer fire to get them down. There's also a Celtic Scorpion here. I think this guy is trying to do what they call shotgunning, which is where you manually use artillery in the city to just like fire very quickly at enemies. Uh-oh. And everyone's over here, so I'm going to start running away. Don't really know. Up here, I guess these Senate warriors are going to try to hold as best they can. So let's take stock of the situation real quick. 5 Praetorian Guard. Yeah, over here. 5 Praetorian Guards, some dogs, naked warriors, Oathsworn. And I've got 3 units of hurt and very hurt swordmasters. 4 units of a little dented longbow hunters. And then some... I guess they're still exhausted from moving, poor guys. Exhausted berserkers and round shield swordsmen. Yeah. Not looking too great. But you know what? Let's find out. Let's just fight to the end, see what happens. So over here... Oh, these poor Samnites. They're just standing there getting charged. Royal Peltis, even with AI control, they'll do pretty good. It's still an elite unit. Getting charged is not going to be great for them, but they can still, you know, do a pretty good fight. Over here, Epirus, the AI, kept pulling archers out of combat, like out behind the pikes, and just putting them directly in harm's way. Which is perfect because you don't see this very often. At least I don't. Savage dogs. This dude actually brought dogs to a siege fight, and it worked out great for him. So over here, the Lusitani nobles coming in, actually doing pretty well at just cleaning up this Oathsworn. The veteran shield warriors coming back. I think maybe just more veteran shield warriors next time would have been better, but again, they got low armor, so they're going to be skirmished down by all these Cretan archers over here, who have racked up the kills, I see. My men just waiting, trying to keep them as fresh as possible. So when there's like a exhausted unit, not that I really see one, that it would be better to fight. Here come the dogs. So the dogs have already been unleashed, and they are just hunting down these guys. Oh, and there's some artillery. Yeah, dogs, that's really rough. No pun intended. Yeah, they just like untargetable. They just have to get worn down after some time. Um, if the player had been here, they could have just retreated behind the pikes and been able to just have them poke the dogs, but, you know, oh well. So I pull back my longbow hunters. I'm going to try to start helping in this fight somehow. So either picking off some of the people who haven't released their dogs yet so that they can't. Oh, and there they go. That was a good move from the player there. So Berserkers coming in. I still exhausted, but maybe I can give them some more time. Over here, Brown Shield Swordsman coming in. At this point, it's not looking so good with like balance of power and all that. I'm just trying to get as many kills as I can, wear down where I can. And then, as you can see, Lusitani's sort of thinking the same thing, just keep throwing units back in. Praetorian Guard actually got pretty beat up, I'm guessing from Shield Warriors and all that. Looks like the Balearic Slingers are out of ammo. They're just going to be tossed in as fodder. I've got these two Wolf Warriors out here. I'm going to try to like flank them around these buildings. The only problem is that there's a bunch of units over here, and they're just destroying these Scutari Cav. I wanted to come towards these Thorio Spears, but these guys would probably get demolished by that. I think they still have ammo. They've just been sitting there for most of the game. So that won't help me out. Over here, yeah, Thorax Swords gonna be able to chew through my guys very quickly. It's not gonna help out very much, but trying. Over here, my general's making a stand by the Aqueduct. So we get a nice charge on the Praetorian Guard, which is good because we need every benefit we can in this fight. Over here, we've got some of those guys that were, regrouping over here. They're not going to be a tough fight. I've got the better Swordmaster and the pretty hurt one. The only problem is that right next to them is an Oathsworn, and I gotta chew through them quickly so that I can get through these guys. And it's rough. Luckily, I've got my Longbow Hunters, they're firing in. My General, though, I mean, Evocati and Praetorian Guard, even though they're exhausted, that's going to be a tough fight. So here come the Berserkers. Got a Frenzy, get that charge bonus to, like, shock Cav levels. Get in there, boys, get in there. Oh, nice. Oh, Lord. That guy right there, he went in. So, the Berserkers are in. I've committed. I'm coming into this fight now hard. Praetorian Guard still now, my guys are putting up a fight, but that's going to be a tough slog. There we go. So some Royal Peltists helping out as well. There's a little bit of friendly fire, but also from my own men. Over here, we've just about broken the Evocati cohort. I believe one of my Swordmasters has broken. Yeah, so now it's just against the last couple of those men, and then the Oathsworn. Again, just holding out for as long as possible. The Praetorian Guard actually getting, they've got Royal Peltist, a bunch of Berserkers. They're in for it. They're getting chewed down pretty quickly. Over here, again, just sort of domination. They can take things slowly. I was able to kill Rome's General. Not that there was a whole lot of Rome left, but kill Rome's General, take out a couple Thorax Swords. Coming in here to take out some Peltists as well. But they're getting just destroyed by other Peltists, and then these guys, now that they're in the melee, gonna be able to really just, cut down my men. Over here, Celtic Scorpion hitting some pikemen, but the pikemen aren't even really in place, so it's not gonna be a huge deal. I'm out of ammo for one of my units, charging them in, throw everything we got. Got some more out of control guys, good for them. Coming up against these Praetorians. Just trying our best. So over here, look, these guys still haven't broken yet. Oh my god. They're just so tough. 271 though, not bad. And the general looks like he's fighting against the Oathsworn as well. 300 and basically 50 kills. Put in some good work. Longbow hunters. This one is out of ammo, or it's got almost out of ammo. And I just sent it to run after these guys, hopefully get them to stop firing in. At this point, I believe my general's probably died, or he will die shortly. But we're taking out more guys. It's just slow. The core of Thorax Swordsman over here is just really what I'm worried about. So, Berserkers, that's pretty much all I got left. I'm sending them in. Whatever. Go in, go crazy, literally. So coming over to help the general, I want these Oathsworn gone. Look at all these crazy guys. Yeah, there we go. Come on, take one out. The Swordmaster, look at him go. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, gave him the business. Holy crap. There we go. Alright, well now he's got help. Got some berserkers there. They're just poking and prodding. I don't care about the rest of the fight. This is way more entertaining. Alright, one down. Oh, another one down. Oh, looks like they're routing. Alright, time to go crazy. Chosen Swordsman and Oathsworn coming in. Wow, looks like a whole mess of headhunts and frenzies. This Chosen Swordsman unit is probably going to die, yeah, pretty quickly. Longbow Hunters, more running out of ammo, firing at this Oathsworn general. Now moving on to this Oathsworn. Over here, the Lusitani Nobles also seem to be doing pretty well. Doesn't look like they have a whole lot of ammo left over here, so they're safe to just chew through this Thorax Swordsman unit. And they will. They've got very strong melee attack. The only problem is that in the center, if they had wanted to, they could push through right now and just obliterate us. Our archers are not going to stand up against them, and Epirus's units are all whack. But look, Oathsworn gone. One more problem gone. So, gonna start going towards these guys, try to clear up the Royal Peltas. Just my little tide, my Germanic tide. Oh, that's so cool. Yep, so now these guys are getting wrapped up. It was looking up. Now the balance of power, as you can see, very much not in our favor, but I felt like I was doing, you know, significant damage to the enemy, even though it was a losing fight. So these longbow hunters out of ammo, just gonna charge them in. Hopefully they get shot by other archers or javelins or whatnot. Just again, every little thing that we can do. There we go, out of control, that's what I want to see. Unfortunately for me, I believe army losses, yeah, army losses are starting to play an effect here. Start just trying to kill whomever I can. Get these Oathsworn gotta go. So I've got one unit left, pretty much, which is this Berserker that is out of control. Alright, Oathsworn break, time to charge into these Thorax Swordsmen. There we go, boys, there we go. These Gallic Hunters, unfortunately, kind of block the charge, but they also just, you know, get destroyed. So over here, yeah, this is the last stand. So these nobles, army losses, they're gone. Pretty much everyone is gone now, except for the Berserkers. Except for the Berserkers. 2 are out of control, that means they aren't affected by anything, and they are counted as fresh. So they're just going to stand here and do their best. Oh, well, except for this one that broke. But there's these two, so there's around 45 men against an army here. The Oathsworn general over here is almost broken. They've been ground down by our power. Unfortunately, as the only 2 units in the game on our side, they are now also the prime target. Looks like one is, yep, okay, one's gone. All that's left is 8 units here. I can hardly even see them. Oh Lord, they're trying their best, but oh, there we go. So I believe there's probably, gosh, one just died. There's 3 men left. Headhunt, Frenzy, why not? Take out as many of these guys as you can. 214, 1 man left. Look at him go. Oh, and that's it. But it was costly for the enemy. I feel like we did a pretty good showing. If Epirus hadn't left, I think we might have also done better. So let's see. They did pretty good. The Guerrilla Warriors, they really helped out on my side. Some of these veteran warriors did good. Yeah, all that good stuff over here. Uh, Lots of kills. The units that took out those Hastati in the beginning, and the Legionnaires, that was strong. The Swordmasters all did really well. This one, not so much, because that's the one that I sent out pretty much to their death to cover the retreat of the other ones. Berserkers, pretty good all around. Club Levy, come on, man. 73, amazing. Yeah, big fan of Swaby, but sometimes maybe they're not the right choice, but we'll see. Have a good day.